Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Box, and the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you want to start your day in an epic way. I show up here every morning at 9 a.m. I give you something beautiful and amazing. You give me something beautiful and amazing, and we have an awesome day because of it. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Kath. Good morning. I love it. You guys are rolling in here already. I love that. People hire me when they want to close the gap between where they are and their success. When they're ready, when they're serious about closing that gap, that's when they hire me. Look, you were born genius. You were born epic. You were born to impact the world in a way that only you can impact the world. I mean, look at any little baby. They learn to walk, no problem. They just keep going until they learn to walk. They learn to talk, no problem. They're immersed in the language that they're going to learn, and then they learn it. They're not worried about failing. They're not staying up at night stressed about it. They're not pushing away the mass P's because they haven't learned to walk yet. That is not how this works. You are born epic. You were born genius, and we prove it every day when we see a beautiful new baby. Okay? And then you're walking along the beach of I am enough. You're succeeding, you're failing, no problems, no stress, no anxiety. Whatever happens, you're just moving forward. And then you get caught in the riptide of life. You get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you're still trying to succeed. You're still trying to give the world what you're supposed to give the world. But now you're getting slammed against the rocks and you're getting sucked under, and your lungs start to fill with doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And my whole job on the planet is to grab you, drag you back up onto the beach of I'm enough, and start to resuscitate you. And you spew out the doubt. You spew out the fear. You spew out the limiting beliefs. And you start to breathe that confidence back in. You're like, that first breath. That second breath. You're breathing in boldness and certainty. And now you're going to get up and you're going to sprint down the path of success in a way that you have not in a long, long time. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. So we start this show every day with gratitude. Michelle's already got hers in. Michelle says, I am grateful for friends who truly love me. I am proud to accept help when I need it, and I am enough. Woo! Accepting help when you need it is absolutely out of I am enough. Am I enough's like, oh, you don't want to bother them. Am I enough's like, oh, you're going to be pressure on them. I am enough understands that you need help sometimes and to expand into that help. I love that, Michelle. Bravo, bravo. All right, so that's how you do a grateful. You type it in and make sure you say it out your mouth. It goes in your ear, down in your spirit. Now your spirit and the universe are collaborating to make what you say happen more. So start to put in your gratitudes now. Good morning, Vietnam. I have energy and hope for the day. Grateful that God is answering prayer. Always God is answering prayer. Always. I love it. Nancy, I love it. Laura says, I'm grateful for the good opportunities presented to friends. I'm proud I have the strong desire to serve, and I am enough. Tom says, I'm grateful for my ASAP Firewatch team members that support me, and I am enough. Good job. Cass says, I'm grateful for my life and the amazing people in it. I'm proud that I'm seizing my future aspirations, and I am enough. I love it. You guys are rolling in this morning with those. Thank you for that. You showing up here every morning is going to change your life. Not because of me, but because of the tribe, this beautiful, amazing group of people, and because of the content, the message you get every morning. All right. Now, as you're putting in your gratitudes, we're going to do some breaths. Stacy says, I'm grateful for a place to have a basketball camp. I'm proud I'm having one, and I am enough. Chris says, I'm grateful for the friendly banker, and I am proud of Tom. Awesome. Good job. Yeah, Stacy started her own basketball camp. That girl, she knows how to do what she loves and get paid to do it. Gosh, I want to be more like her. Melissa says, I'm grateful for the strength I have to be able to be strong for my mom during my father's surgery, and I am enough. Man, being there for others, good job, good job. Let's take some breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Yvette says, I'm grateful for my official grand opening today. Having a huge 3-day sale. I'm so proud of myself for achieving my dreams. Look out, world. I am enough. Woo! What is your grand opening of what, Yvette? I want to know. Write it in there. Your grand opening of a store, of a website? I want to know. That's exciting. All right, let's take our next breath. Now, because I'm excited, because I'm giving you energy, don't get distracted from the breaths. The breaths is where the space happens. You guys know this. If you've been in anything that I do, the breaths is where the answers are. You sat with me when I coach you, you take a breath, and the answer falls onto the paper. It's beautiful. So admire these breaths, honor these breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Breathe in. Let it out. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, whatever you're struggling with, these breaths make it. I'm grateful my microwave is getting repaired after waiting 4 months for the part. Maya says, I'm grateful for having straight up coaches, and I'm proud to lead a rock star team. I am enough. I'm so proud of Maya. I'm coaching her, and she is killing it right now. I'm so proud of her. All right, today's subject. Yvette says, I have a store. I sell antiques, art, and something else. Skeleton Key KC, now located in the historic Independence Square. Woo woo! Awesome, Yvette. I'm so proud of you. Bravo. If you're near her, just go over and say, hey, you're part of the Michael Botts tribe, and I wanted to say good job and have an awesome grand opening. If you're over there by her, make a point to do that. All right, I've been to the greatest place on earth, and I've been to the worst place on earth. And guess what? They're both right here. The greatest place on earth is when I'm solving, when I'm serving, when I have a mission. That is the greatest place on earth. No matter where I'm at on the planet, the greatest place on earth is not a geographical location, guys. The greatest place on earth is when you're in love. And the first person you need to be in love with is yourself. When you fall in love with yourself, when you really get, I am enough, where you are is the greatest place on earth. And I've been to the worst place on earth. I've been where I despised the person I saw in the mirror. I've been where I was everything I never wanted to be. Everything I never wanted to be was the worst place on earth. I wasn't a great dad. I wasn't a great husband. My finances were in chaos. I wasn't doing serving, solving, and saving. I had my eyes on me, myself, and I, and it was the worst place on earth. I want to give you permission to realize when you're on vacation and you're having this fantastic time, that feeling, you can have that every day if you get into, I love myself, I have a mission, I have a goal that I'm working on, and I'm serving, solving, and saving. Those three things are going to explode you and make you be in the greatest place on earth, which is where you are, loving yourself and your mission. So, some of you right now, you're like, woo! I am in the greatest place on earth. I have a mission. My coach is helping me do that mission. I'm serving, solving, and saving, and I'm doing my dailies. That is the greatest place on earth. It is not a geographical location. I mean, we could prove this. Look, we can go to somewhere in Africa or somewhere in South America, and we find this poverty. Actually, you probably could just go to West Virginia or Louisiana and find, there's poverty everywhere. And you see these little kids and they're like, whoa, you're here, you came. And they're not happy to see you because they want something. They're happy to see you because they want to give you love. And they don't have anything. They don't have fresh drinking water. They don't have shoes. They slept on the dirt. They had to take turns sleeping inside the hut because there's so many of them. But still, it's the greatest place on earth because they're in love with themselves. And they're about serving, solving, and saving. And they have a mission. That's each of us. And we've seen people get out of the Mercedes and go to their beautiful home with a pool in the backyard, and they're pissed, and they're angry, and they're stressed, and it's heavy on them, and their health is suffering because of it. Their relationships are suffering because of it. They're suffering because their finances are suck. They got people calling them off the hook. Where's my money? When are you going to pay me? Bah, bah, bah. And it's the worst place on earth. So it's not about stuff. It's not about your environment. It's about what's going on in here. Because all hell can break loose. And some people, they just keep it together. It's still the greatest place on earth. You're like, how are you doing that? Everything sucks right now, and you still get up every morning with a song in your heart. How are you doing that? Because I love myself, I am enough. Because I have a mission. Because I'm serving, solving, and saving. So if you're in the worst place on earth right now, I want you to take this list and decide you're going to live in this list today. Yeah, but Michael, how do I start loving myself? I've sucked at this. I've let them down. I've destroyed this. I lied and cheated on this. Okay, you sucked as a human. Welcome to the human race. We all sucked as humans sometime. It's time to forgive yourself and start loving yourself and start loving yourself. You have to build a resume of loving yourself. And then you're serving, solving, and saving. Get a mission. What is your mission? If I see you and ask you what's your mission, you should be able to rattle it off. Because that should be your passion. If you got to work at Starbucks and Uber and dig ditches, that's fine. I know that's not your mission. Your mission is something you should say, and that mission should be about serving, solving, and saving. Today's a new day. Yesterday I may have sucked, but today is my day. Maya said that. That's beautiful. Yes. So, right here, the greatest place on earth. Right here, the worst place on earth. Decide. Let's go over them again. And if you're not doing them, it sucks. If you're doing them, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. What's your mission? Serve, solve, and save. Love yourself.